What's up, guys and girls? My name is Ray. You're watching the Generation Strong YouTube channel, and we are juggling wrist straps today. Right, so we're talking about how to put on wrist straps today and what's the most efficient way to wrap them around your wrists. So, the wrist straps are new 2.0s, equipped with rubber, really great double stitching, and you get a wrist loop which doubles as a thumb loop as well. I'll show you how this works as well. To get them on, slide the rubber piece through the wrist loop. This was inspired by Mark Bell, by the way. I see him have this on his wrist straps, and they're pretty ingenious. Hand through, like that, all right? First, you want to tighten it by pulling it that way, away from you, and then wrap around, as such. It's a little bit above my wrist, gets onto my hand. The reason why is we want to protect the wrist from falling back. When you're benching, when you're overhead pressing, when you're doing any of those movements, you don't want to see this. Many people wrap it around this way. Fine, it's got some effect, it gives some assistance, but it doesn't protect your wrist from moving back and hurting yourself. If you're doing bodybuilding movements like pull-ups and bicep curls and stuff, that would be the best way to do it. Now, the advantage of having the wrist loop is that when you're done, you just unhook and it still stays in your hand. You don't need to throw it away like you used to and then put it on, blah, 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 blah. Plus, you look cool. I mean, who doesn't want a blue wrist strap hanging off their wrist? So let's look at how to use the wrist loop as a thumb loop. Thumb in, wrap it around, bop, bop, bop. Just the way you would do the other ones. Wrap it around, through, thumb comes off. There you go. A couple of things I want you to remember is when you're competing in a sanctioned event, just make sure the thumb loop is not on and it's off, because that could be technically called as a red light. So that's not allowed in the sanctioned events. So take it off and you're good to go. That's the way you put on wrist straps.
Is that a wrap for wrist straps?
That's a wrap for wrist straps. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay strong and stay hangry.